Hello, Jacksonville. Dan Hicken here. Ready to give you all things Jacksonville sports coming up this weekend. We always start with our Jacksonville Jaguars. Shh, all's quiet. Boys are busy crafting, trying to decide how to build their roster. I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball here. Just a little bit. Nothing major, nothing earth-shattering. We know about Evan Ingram. We know Trevor wants him to bring back Evan Ingram. We know there's a great chemistry with the Jaguars football team, and I would try to keep as much of the band together as possible. But I'll tell you what, man. One thing I've noticed in the NFL, offense wins championships these days. And I know we're getting Calvin Ridley, and I know our defense has got to get better. But man, oh man, I'm not afraid to jump in there and keep building that offense. I'm not afraid. Don't be afraid, Trent Baalke. Keep beefing up that offense. Make it as good as possible for Trevor and watch him do his thing. Oh, I can't wait for next year already. I am excited, and I think that's one thing I would sort of focus on. Maybe a little bit different than the norm is I'm not afraid to draft a tight end at 24, even if I keep Evan Ingram. I'm not afraid if there's a receiver who I had as a 10th best player in the country and he's there at 24. I'm not afraid to take him. So we shall see. On to the Gators. Listen, you got 50 guys working for you. Some are going to leave. And that's what happened. Alabama lost their offensive and defensive coordinator. Guess what they're going to be next year? Great. It's on Billy Napier. It's all on Billy Napier. So it's Billy Napier's program. He's got his print on this program. He's got to get them good. He's got to make it happen. And listen, next year doesn't look rosy, but the great coaches find improvement in year two. And he's putting his program together. And so I'm going to try to remain optimistic and see what happens. And my only bit of advice is don't ever lose to Vandy again, Billy. Don't ever lose to Vandy. All right, FSU, look, about to put away the basketball, start to focus on baseball. It's been a terribly disappointing season in college hoops for Leonard Hamilton and the Noles. And, you know, when you look back at that COVID year, COVID killed the FSU basketball team and the Gator baseball team that year. And what I'm saying is FSU had a team that was good enough to win a national championship and certainly good enough to go to the Final Four. And Florida had a baseball team that was 16-0 and then lost to FSU like 2-1 to snap their winning streak against the Noles, and then the season shut down. Their baseball team was good enough to go to Omaha and perhaps win a national championship. So that's what, from college sports, I'll remember always about that stupid 2020 dastardly COVID. Anyway, one other thing. High school hoops, great game on the docket. Friday night, Providence and Florida High. The two met a year ago and in Stallion Land, and Florida High won. A year later, the two best programs, maybe in the state, meet in a regional final. Whoever wins this game will, in all likelihood, win a state title. Florida High is coached by Charlie Ward, and he's a former superstar who does things the right way. He's got a great program. The two games they lost were to McClay, who they just beat by 20 to get to the regional final. That tells you how good they are. It's a great game. It's going to be a great game. It'll be Providence on Friday night. And good luck to Bishop Kenny girls playing for a state championship on Saturday. And I know I'm leaving programs out, so good luck to all of you if you're still playing. And allow me, baseball season's here, so I'm focused on the high school baseball season right now and trying to enjoy that. That's all we got today, ladies and gentlemen. Kick back, enjoy the weekend. Oh, this weather. Man, oh man, oh man, it's been beautiful. And we'll talk to you next time on Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.